Have you ever wondered what it's like to travel through the vast expanse of space? Picture this, a voyage beyond the confines of our blue planet into the boundless cosmos. Astronauts, our brave celestial explorers, experience this journey, a journey that sparks intrigue and fascination. This is not merely a trip, it's an exploration of the unknown, a dance with the stars. It's a narrative of human curiosity, courage, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Join us as we journey through an astronaut's extraordinary voyage. It all begins on Earth with intense training and preparation. Imagine a world where your body is subjected to forces many times the force of gravity, where you must learn to function without the pull of Earth keeping you grounded, and where mental agility is just as critical as physical strength. This is the world of astronaut training, a grueling regimen designed to prepare the human body and mind for the rigors of space travel. Astronauts must undergo a comprehensive physical training program, pushing their bodies to the limit to withstand the harsh conditions of space. They must endure high G-forces, the sensation of weightlessness, and the physical stresses of living in a confined space for extended periods. This training often involves vigorous exercises, underwater simulations, and even flights in specially equipped aircraft to mimic the conditions they'll experience in space. But physical training is only half the battle. Astronauts must also be mentally prepared for the challenges ahead. They undergo extensive psychological training to develop the resilience and adaptability needed to cope with the isolation and high-pressure situations they'll encounter. This can involve everything from problem-solving exercises to survival training, designed to equip them with the skills to handle any situation that might arise on their mission. Operating complex machinery is another crucial aspect of astronaut training. They must familiarize themselves with the intricate systems of their spacecraft, learning how to operate, repair, and troubleshoot them. This technical knowledge is vital, as in the vast expanse of space, there's no roadside assistance to call on. Then there's survival training, preparing astronauts for their return to Earth. They learn to survive in a variety of harsh environments, from the scorching heat of the desert to the freezing cold of the Arctic, as you never know where a spacecraft might land. Each aspect of astronaut training is designed with one goal in mind, to ensure that when the time comes, they are prepared for the journey ahead. It's a journey that tests the limits of human endurance, ingenuity, and courage. With training complete, astronauts are ready for their journey into the unknown. The moment has arrived. The countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. The air crackles with electricity. The heart thumps in anticipation. The ground shudders as the spacecraft's engines rumble to life, a deep resonating growl that echoes in your chest. The noise is deafening, yet the feeling is one of silent awe. The world watches with bated breath as the spacecraft defies gravity, lifting off majestically into the sky. The atmosphere is a barrier, but today, it's a gateway. The force is immense, a rush of raw power and intense speed that pushes you back into your seat. You're leaving the world behind, ascending higher and higher. Each second, each heartbeat takes you further from the familiar and closer to the unknown. The Earth, your home, becomes a shrinking sphere, a blue marble receding into the vast black canvas of space. As Earth recedes into the distance, a new phase of the journey begins. Now in space, the astronauts begin their new life in zero gravity. Imagine waking up, not to the chirping of birds or the warm rays of the sun, but to the serene silence of the cosmos and the breathtaking sight of Earth from space. This is what astronauts experience daily as they live in the weightless environment of space. In zero gravity, even the simplest tasks become an adventure. Astronauts eat specially prepared meals, often dehydrated, which they rehydrate with water produced as a byproduct of the spacecraft's fuel cells. They use specially designed utensils and containers to prevent their food and drinks from floating away. They sleep tied to a wall in a sleeping bag so they don't drift around. Every mundane task is turned into a fascinating challenge in zero gravity. Yet, it's not all fun and games. Living in space also comes with its own set of unique challenges. Communication with loved ones is limited and delayed, leading to feelings of isolation. The lack of gravity also affects the body. Muscles and bones can lose mass, and fluids in the body behave differently, causing a multitude of health issues. Astronauts have to exercise for about 2 hours every day to counteract these effects. Work, however, remains a constant. Astronauts spend their days conducting experiments, repairing equipment, and performing tasks that contribute to our understanding of life beyond Earth. They work in a state-of-the-art lab like no other, with the whole of humanity as their backdrop. Despite these challenges, astronauts often express a profound appreciation for the opportunity to live and work in space. They speak of the overview effect, a cognitive shift in awareness reported by some astronauts during spaceflight, often while viewing the Earth from outer space. It is the experience of seeing firsthand the reality of Earth in space, which is immediately understood to be a tiny, fragile ball of life hanging in the void, shielded and nourished by a paper-thin atmosphere. From this vantage point, national boundaries vanish, the conflicts that divide people become less important, and the need to create a planetary society with the united will to protect this pale blue dot becomes both obvious and imperative. Despite the difficulties, the wonder of living in space never fades. Each day presents a new perspective, a new challenge, and a new opportunity to understand our universe better. It's a life less ordinary, a life that pushes the boundaries of human capabilities and understanding, a life that, despite its challenges, is filled with awe and wonder. After months in space, it's time for the journey back home. The moment has come. The voyage that began with a fiery propulsion into the cosmos will conclude with a blazing re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. It's a momentous occasion, a potent mix of excitement and apprehension. The astronauts are not just returning to their home planet, but to a world of sensations they've been without for months. Re-entry is a breathtaking spectacle. The spacecraft, once a serene environment of zero gravity, is now a vessel of intense heat and vibration. The astronauts brace themselves for the sensation of speed unlike anything else. They are hurtling through the atmosphere at a staggering 25 times the speed of sound. The spacecraft becomes an artificial meteor, its heat shield glowing red-hot as it blazes a trail across the sky. Then, as the turbulence subsides, the first glimpses of Earth fill their viewports, the blue marble, their home, appearing as a welcoming sight after the stark black infinity of space. The astronauts watch with awe as continents, oceans, and clouds gradually come into focus. It's a sight that never gets old, a reminder of our planet's unique beauty and fragility. But the journey isn't over yet. The final challenge awaits, readjusting to Earth's gravity. After months of weightlessness, even the simplest tasks feel Herculean. The pull of gravity, a force they had almost forgotten, now anchors them firmly to the ground. Their bodies, so long adapted to the weightlessness of space, now must remember how to live in a world where every movement has weight and consequence. It's a strange sensation, a feeling of heaviness, but also a tangible reminder that they are home. Touchdown. Back on Earth, their incredible journey ends, but the memories of their time in space will last a lifetime. The astronauts have returned. They carry with them not just the physical toll of their journey, but a profound perspective, a new understanding of our place in the cosmos. Their voyage may be over, but the story of their journey will continue to inspire us all. What does it mean to have journeyed through the cosmos? This is the question we find ourselves grappling with as we delve into the reflections of the brave souls who have embarked on this celestial odyssey. These astronauts, these pioneers of the final frontier, have ventured into the unknown, pursuing the answers to questions that have been asked for centuries. What they found was a profound sense of awe and wonder, a realization that they were part of something far larger than themselves, far larger than any of us can fully comprehend. Their journey through the cosmos wasn't just about reaching for the stars, it was about reaching within themselves, challenging their own limits and emerging stronger, wiser, and more humble. They faced the unfathomable emptiness of space, the eerie silence, the sheer isolation, and yet they found beauty in it, a serene tranquility that can only be experienced, not described. The lessons learned from this journey are as vast as the universe itself. It taught them resilience, adaptability, and the power of human ingenuity. It taught them the value of teamwork, of unity in the face of adversity. It taught them about the fragility of life, the preciousness of every single moment. But perhaps the most significant impact of this space voyage was on their perspective of Earth and humanity. From the vantage point of space, they saw our planet not as a collection of countries and territories, but as a single interconnected entity. They saw humanity not as different races and cultures, but as one species sharing a common home. This journey through the cosmos has changed them. It has changed their view of the world, of themselves, and of what it means to be human. They have come to understand that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of it, a tiny speck in the grand tapestry of existence. For those who have journeyed through space, Earth is but a small part of a vast, beautiful cosmos. And yet, it is our part, it is our home, and it is up to us to cherish it, to protect it, and to explore the infinite possibilities that lie beyond it.